Hello. Welcome to Homeschool Happy Hour. Hey, Ashley, how are you? I'm really excited to have all of you guys coming in for Homeschool Happy Hour. It's nice to see you all. Um, hey, I don't know all of your names. Isn't that terrible? Um, I'm really excited to get to host Homeschool Happy Hour, especially since I'm not actually homeschooling right now. We are on our break. And so I was able to watch some scopes today. Hi, Gina. Hi, Elena. Welcome. Glad to have you with us. Hey, I hope your phone doesn't die too soon. I hope you have a fun day. It's good to see you. Glad you popped in. Alyssa. Once again, I had Eileen in my head, and I know your name. That's terrible. All right, I'm going to flip y'all around. Hi. I was really excited that they're doing a Christmas book skip. Hey, Nicole. On Monday night, a Christmas book skip, and I really wanted to do it. And then I was like, oh no, I have my Charlotte Mason group. I know you. That's I feel so bad every time. I have my Charlotte Mason group Monday night, so I cannot scope about my favorite Christmas book. So I thought I'd pull that in today for my special thing, my tip. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Homeschool Happy Hour. I hope you've had a wonderful homeschooling day. I've had a pretty good day. We've watched some Voltron Force, and we watched The Grinch, because hi Amy. This is our Yuletide session where we enjoy watching movies and going and doing things, and we enjoy our break. We've had lots and lots and lots of late nights, so everybody's also sleeping in every day, which that's a lot of fun too. Welcome. I'm glad to have you all with us. I'll just give people a couple more minutes to pop in. So glad to have you all join. If I haven't met you before, tell me your name, tell me where you're from. I love all the hearts. Some of the fun things we've been doing is we baked cookies with my mom all day on Monday, and we had our anniversary on Wednesday. And last night we went and helped at a box up food at a food bank. Hi Sterling, welcome. My family always does a progressive dinner, kind of our Christmas party before Christmas, and we go from between two houses, and we do heavy appetizers at one and then desserts at the other, and that was a blast. My brothers are amazing cooks. They and I do a lot of the cooking, so that was a lot of fun. We had our homeschool choir concert. We've had lots of events. Looking forward to a slightly lighter schedule, but still plenty of stuff going on until Christmas time. We have been so busy. Well, our daytime's not so much, but our evenings, we are running. And yeah, even Monday, like I said, I can't do the Christmas book hop because I am running. So, but for today, I was able to watch some scopes, which I don't normally get to watch a ton. So I was able to watch a few scopes because we weren't doing school. So that's why I volunteered to do happy hour today. I got to watch, of course, Amy Milsick first thing this morning. I always, even when we are schooling, I almost always catch hers. She gives me a nice pump in the morning with Rock Your Homeschool, and she lets me get her off her game a little bit and distract her, and she starts talking about all sorts of crazy things. So that's a lot of fun. And if you don't join us for homeschool or for Rock Your Homeschool, I would highly recommend it. Yes, it is a blast. I like it a lot. And of course I watched Melanie's. I really appreciate folks who kind of do the same thing every day. I meant to talk about Amy 3681, 36. Amy, can you, I know you're on here. Can you pop your handle up? I love to watch hers right after Amy Milsick, even though we don't school really much in the same way at all. There you go, 3681. Hey, I had it right. But I always appreciate her energy and her ideas, and she does a lot of fun things with her kids. Her polar animal studies looked like they were a lot of fun, and she recommended some good books. And I love how she started to then put the information up on Instagram. So if you're not following her on Instagram, I highly recommend it. She always comes back and fills in the missing pieces so that it's easy to find out the information. So thanks to Amy, and I like that I can just hop from Amy to Amy. It's a lot of fun. And then I watched Melanie at noontime, Psycho with 6, and she did a wonderful her craft ideas are great. Even if you're going to craft, her craft ideas are great. Even if you aren't going to, I get enthusiastic about them anyway. I watched Melanie's, and I really appreciated her reminder today that Christmas isn't about the things that we do, but about what God did. So definitely try to go back and catch Melanie. Plus, she was making really cute reindeer cookies. So that looked like a lot of fun. So I also got to watch two people who I've never seen before. I watched some of Erica John's. She was talking about leadership parenting with your children and helping them to learn to obey in appropriate ways. So I definitely would recommend that, especially if you have little ones. I think she did a really nice job with that. And Mary at Not Before 7, she did a scope of a Arrow book party that her kids' book club put together, and it looked like so much fun. They had crafts, they had food, they had music, they had, oh no, as long as you don't put glue up, no scissors and glue. But they had like nature sounds and crafts and projects. Hey, Melanie, and all sorts of fun looking stuff going on her scope. So I recommend, let's see here, it's called Book Club for Poppy by Avi, and it looked like they were going to have a grand party. I loved all of the little ideas, even if I would probably never accomplish any of them. So it looked like fun, but you could definitely get some encouragement and some ideas. So I thought I would talk about my favorite book. My very favorite author is, hey guys, hi Jeanette. My very favorite author is Madeleine L'Engle, she's one of my many very favorite authors. And I love her young adult books, the Austen Family series. Everybody knows about A Wrinkle in Time, and that series, A Wind in the Door and Swiftly Tilting Planet, and those are fantastic books. They really are. But I have always loved the Austen family. They are my favorites. When I was a girl, A Ring of Endless Light for like 20 years was my very favorite book, and I wanted to be Vicky. I thought I was Vicky. And after I had kids, I reread A Ring of Endless Light. I reread actually the whole Austen Family series, and decided that I really didn't want to be Vicky. I really wanted to be Mrs. Austen, because she is just awesome. She is kind. She is compassionate. She is encouraging. She always says the right thing. I never say the right thing. And she's one of those fantastic book moms that, you see people say, oh, which book mom would you like to be? And people talk about the good mom from Harry Potter, and they talk about this person and that person, and I want to be Mrs. Austen. And in the Austen Family series, maybe not actually even in the series, Madeleine L'Engle wrote a Christmas book. I'm going to flip this around so you can see it. Maybe. Aha. It's called The 24 Days Before Christmas. I got an old library bound one because it was out of print for a while. I think it might actually be back in print. But it's just a really sweet story. It's got some nice little pictures. And it's just really sweet story about Advent and how the Austen family celebrated Advent. And the mom is expecting in the story. Look at those beautiful old drawings and the dress and the apron. Isn't that fun? It's just a sweet story. It is not written so that you can read like a page a day or anything like that. Some of the little, you might see that she has it broken down into little sections, and this one's a longer section, and then and then there are shorter ones. So it's not broken down so that there are 24 readings, but it can be read over several nights. I just love the story. They're preparing for their Christmas pageant. Mom is expecting a baby. Vicky is the main character, and she's young in this. It's before the Austen family series, but she's preparing to miss because she's going to be in the hospital having a baby, and it's just a sweet story, and I absolutely love it. So I thought I'd share that because I can't do the hop on Monday, and I hope that some of you might enjoy it. I think I saw Ashley, you said it's on sale at Amazon used, so you can still find copies of it pretty easily, but it's not very long and it's very sweet. So that's pretty much what I had for today. Does anybody else have anything that they wanted to share? You've never heard of the Austen family series? It starts with, well, the book is part of the series, but it's not actually in it. The first book is Meet the Austens, and then there's The Moon by Night, and then A Ring of Endless Light, and then they go to New York City and live there, so there's the unicorns, and there is a little bit of overlap with her characters move back and forth between the Austen families and the Wrinkle in Time, and even into her grown-up books, and her adult books are amazing too. So yeah, you could definitely do, like, if you wanted to do a year of reading some author, I would highly recommend Madeleine L'Engle as an author that would be great to dive into. She is a Christian, and I think in her novels sometimes she comes across as a little bit of a universalist, so her theology isn't all perfect and wonderful, but they're still so well written, and her grasp and use of the language is, that just makes her like my favorite. Like I said, her theology is a little off sometimes. In her nonfiction, less so than her fiction. She's written, there's a wonderful book that she writes about Christianity and arts called Walking on Water. And then her memoirs are fantastic. 2-part invention about marriage. There's one about writing. There's one about teaching. The summer grandmothers. They had 4 generations living in a house together, and she wrote about it. Her memoirs are wonderful. She's wide and varied. Her poetry is great. I highly recommend her. So. I look a little shaky. Do I look shaky to you all? I don't know. I don't skip very often, so maybe I don't know how this all works. But anyway, I hope you had a wonderful homeschool day, and I hope you get a chance to check out Madeleine L'Engle. And I hope you have a very Merry Christmas time as you're preparing, if you're preparing for during Advent, like I know Ashley is and Nicole. And if you're just enjoying the celebrations now, I hope you're having a wonderful time. Thanks, Melanie. I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Have a great rest of your day and a wonderful weekend.